Hey everyone. In this video, I want to talk to you about the importance of feeling your shit, owning your shit, but not losing your shit. In other words, this video will be all about emotional regulation. You see, quite often the difference between somebody who blows up in anger versus someone who doesn't is delaying action. This is huge. This is incredibly important when it comes to emotional regulation. All of us experience emotions, but not all of us are going to act on them. And that is the key separator between people who are ruled by their emotions and people who have healthy emotional regulation. So feeling your shit is all about allowing yourself to feel your emotions, allowing them to be expressed so that they may be released. If you try to ignore them or suppress them, guess what? They're going to linger and they're going to keep affecting you. So you have to allow yourself to feel them, even if it sucks. But the important part here, and this is the part about not losing your shit, is not acting on your emotions. Do not act on them. Trust me, it'll save you so much regret and heartbreak. Do not act on your emotions. It can be tough, I know, but it's something that will make your life so much better. Because like I said at the beginning of this video, acting on your emotions is what will ruin you. It's what will even make people judge you as an emotional person and make them not want to be around you. Somebody who experiences anger and doesn't act on them is expressing their emotions in a healthy way. Doesn't mean that they don't feel the anger. They feel it. They just don't let it control their actions. But then someone who feels that anger and decides to act on it, it ends up maybe abusing their spouse or hitting them or saying things that they regret. That is incredibly unhealthy. And literally the difference between these two people is just action, delaying action. When you don't act on your emotions, you won't do things that you regret. It's literally as simple as that, but I know it's a lot harder to do in practice. So here's how you can start practicing delaying action. It will take work. What you want to do is allow yourself to feel your emotions, but then start focusing on your breathing. Breathe deeply and slowly into your diaphragm area, which means breathing kind of like utilizing your belly. So when you breathe in, expand your belly out. When you breathe out, suck your belly in. And this will engage your diaphragm and make you breathe a lot more deeply, which will naturally ground you. When you do this, it makes it so much easier to manage your emotions because breathing deeply and slowly is a form of meditation. And when you meditate, it makes it a lot easier to delay action. You'll be able to feel your emotions, but you won't act on them. And the further you delay action, the easier it becomes to manage your emotions. You see, the hardest time, or the time that will be most influential on your actions is when you first feel the emotion. So if you can delay action for even the first 2 minutes, you likely will get to a point where it's way easier to manage the emotions. They're usually the most intense during those first 2 minutes. So if you can delay action for 2 minutes, you change your life. And once you do it a few times, it becomes a whole lot easier to practice going forward. That's all you need to do. Delay action for 2 minutes. And I guarantee things will become a lot better. So practice that breathing deeply and slowly and allow your emotions. I'm not saying that you should try to suppress them or shove them down or ignore them or anything like that. That's incredibly unhealthy. You have to allow yourself to feel them, otherwise they won't get released. So feel them, but own them, accept that they're there, but don't act on them. Don't lose your shit. That's all this video is about. Feel your emotions, own them, recognize that they're there, don't try to ignore them or suppress them. Basically accept them for being a natural expression of energy in our body, and then don't act on them. Feel your shit, own your shit, but do not lose your shit. Anyway, I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Arrivederci!